also not even to be like, she's gonna have to go to a Ramsey. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least guys stay consistent. But how are they paying their bills if you're not gonna take on a very easy fucking yeah. Dead horse, got it. Just say the number. No. That's like one trade. Like 1 7 and 1 7. Yes. I just really sincerely, and I know that like I just try to remember that how hurt I was, while at the same time, like I hate whenever Keely talks about money, and just being like, I wish I hadn't felt like someone who screwed her over, but also this Keely, like when Keely's like, my friends are fucking rich and I'm not, and I'm like, yeah, well, you're not coming to do ultrasounds left and right. You aren't teaching classes, you're not specializing, you're not telling me to drop the horse off at your barn. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Chica. Like, you had 2 children. Yeah. Well, and then like other things that suck about it is being like, Keely, you're also forgetting that at any minute I tell you to do something, you basically ask me, how can I help you do it yourself? Like, I've literally been like, hey, Kaylee, like, you want to come out? The colic? And that's like half off. Oh my god. That's like, I did the same thing. Oh, that's what happened to me with Keely. Whereas I was like, what is... ulcers? Yeah, one would hope. Albeit you ignore. And in the end, I've never seen that behavior before, and you said that he hasn't done it since last time. So we've been left in fucking horse jail. Sorry, buddy. Today. What an idiot. She's Was she right or you? Oh my god. I wish you would ask for something new. Like that. She was so flustered about how much she hates you, she could not have focused on her dog. Manually look. Yeah, Freedom. It's just stopping by to drop something off, and I didn't feel like explaining that, so I'm back. Obviously, chores are not done yet, so she just had to drop off. You probably don't need this. I don't think you need a lavender. I really hope you sincerely understand someday that I don't want to help you with this because I can't ever get the answer right. I've never answered right once about this, apparently. Aren't there succulents that are purple? So a lot of our before horse manure ends up going, so I go at the end of the barn, put it in a giant pile, and then a landscape company from up the road buys it in order to turn it into topsoil. I also add it to my own garden. So what's the lunch for? Tomorrow? That's fine. Or for drinking people. Alcohol. Yeah. Or it's fucking Dennis and Julie, and they gotta drink. You can be in the same room with each other. Good morning, Logan. That baby's growing. Dude, I don't think I've ever had these. Yes, I do. Oh, you know what? I just realized now that my card's blocked. That's why it hasn't been working. That's why I've been bringing it. Dumbass. My Amazon also got blocked. My card's blocked. All right. On to the full. And that's going to be it for stalls. I don't mean to laugh, it's just so fucked up. I have not done an update, and hopefully I won't have to. Yeah, no thank you. I was joking with Tom 2 days ago. She's just a fucking nut job. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, dude, because this is also my baby. And like then we were working on Finley, and I was like, and you can do this with this baby who's a third the age. I don't know. Oh yeah. healthier than she did at the last show, because last show she was a wing nut. Literally, one heartbeat. Oh god. Apparently there's an update, and I do not want to update my phone. I guess I've seen everything updated. Yeah. I know that like when I can do that, and that's okay with me. I just don't want them to ask. I'm not. Yeah. I don't need protein. It's just, I just like, top. Like how these look structurally like it's supposed to be. And the weird part is like I'm even okay, preferably not the gelding. But just something. Like top single digits. And I know that's even really high. That's why I'm saying that would. No, I'm saying 7th, 8th, 9th. $67 in the ladies' cut class. Yeah. So I don't even think I'm going to place in that one. I'm not going to place in that one, but my friend, I don't know. I mean, oh, teens, yeah. So. And if there's one that I have to, it's definitely the gelding. I want the gelding. I want the filly, and I want the gelding. Corey wants me to win the world champion riding. I'm like, me too. Happy with third on that one. I have no idea. It would be cool to get some sort of number rundown, but I don't know. It just, in general, hair. It just, I know it sounds insane, but like, I think if I could just actually place the day, and like 1, there, it was worth it. And then like 2, it was, put it in love space. And just sort of like, yeah, that would be it for me. Like, I think I haven't had a kid yet. I said, why do you think I haven't had a kid yet? Get used to it. After this, I have to drag something with Tilly. After that, I don't know what to say about like coming up with the idea of having goals, because for us it's like the end of the year. I'm also planning on playing like, there's 101 questions I'd started answering one time, and that's pretty much my goal on what to do with Corey. I'm gonna try it out. Is manifest, manifest, manifest. Slash, it's also very intriguing to reread them. And there's like so much about like when you go look over what you wanted for the year, and like half of it you're laughing your ass off at, and the other half you're like, oh, not even close. Like, no, I see goals were to try to enjoy gardening. That's not happening again. No, it was not. Savings and non-messy goals. I have savings, and currently doing it, it just sort of sucks knowing that like, oh well, got a little bit more than that, but yeah, it kind of sucks that like looking over it, there's like also like some bits and pieces where I can keep living, kissing goodbye, $2,000, but then at the same time, like not when my car's broken, not when we borrowed a track truck. My Volvo's definitely got something going on with it. Not when my not when I rented a track truck. Like, there's so many things like that that, like, I think I can have savings and then life hits you. Under 6 seconds. The best thing though is she just doesn't realize how long she's recording for. I'm glad your horse is running in the field. Especially because we've also discovered that like horses on Snapchat don't look like they do in real life. Like, if you think it looks really romantic, it probably isn't. If you think that horse looks thin, it probably doesn't. I gotta get a bunch of fresh bedding to all these stalls, and then I can finally start working Tilly. I do have to work this horse, work on trotting her. She's gonna be very interesting. Good morning, everybody. Some lovely comments. Which horse? Some of my horses, the prices basically like range from $15,000 to $30,000. The pregnant mares so far are doing well. Hopefully they're just doing their thing. Little Fin here really should be going for a trot sesh, but I don't think that's gonna be all that fun. I am such a bad runner. Yes, this is Fin, believe it or not. Let's give her a little groom down. So, this is Finley. She is, are we still? Almost 10 months. And she is going to a big show very shortly. We leave Monday morning. And we'll see how she does in the big world. But so far, very happy with her. She's a little ass high right now. A little groom. Got brand new shoes on. Yesterday I was attempting to clean up a couple of her feet. We'll see how that goes when we get out to the show. I imagine there's going to be better soap. Somebody knows something more. So weird. You want to get me a number 7? Large sweet as tea. I'd be motivated for the day. Mine is too. Your boots are on mine. Alright. What hat is it? Oh. Yeah, you win. So you don't lose it? It's not that hard to be. One of them's my neighbor's. Yes. I think that Emma is smarter than Milo. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Who? Megan, you're on 5. Oh, you got it. Okay, good. Slow progress. That's what I'm pointing out. Had 2 kids, Megan. You wouldn't understand. You know why? Because kind of like I just told you. How awful was the guy you were sleeping with that's the one you didn't keep? At least he wasn't. I can't stand the fact that, I get it and I don't get it. I want her to be here and I don't. I'm like, well, now he wants time off. First off, we'll do it, but Liz, what was your plan for the Father's Day? He doesn't act like a father. But also, Chris, you fought for this. This is what you were fighting for. Well, I think the part that pisses me off then, like, Chris, why didn't you fully piss off? Chris, I mean, obviously fully wasn't able to, but, like, full on. Full Jake, honestly. No, kidding, that's what I just said. Well, that's sort of like me trying to be like, dude, by the way, I just want to go. It's not what you think it is. Why do you think it is? Because you find out about me more than I do, and he has peace, right? Absolutely so much not with yet. Somehow, actually, first. Do you not know how to emphasize something else? I have this fucking snap shoe, like Aaron. That is the best snap shoe ever. Aaron? Yes. No and yes, but I would try to. Amazing how removing a few hairs off the face makes me more confident. Like I'm ready for the world show. Oh, you forgot the mustache. That was fine. He's a fun dude. Like, he's awesome. Gotta get water. There are better, how'd you call it, garments in my OnlyFans, or in my Amazon wish list. Thank you, this was bought for me off my Amazon wish list. It was right. messaged you about it because it was left blank when I wrote my name on it. Yes, it was Biggie. Yep, it's Biggie. Yep. Yeah, originally it was supposed to be a Biggie. Speaking of money for a bit though, the fact that like I like one low-key kind of, I'm a little bummed out that we're not down at Biggie. And the one of the largest problems about it is if we would have been making bank, and as in more than what Corey and I are both making from work right now. And that's like not the reason to do it, but it's the truth. And then no, to be decent people for work. Because like I'm already like I am not in town this entire month. Like I leave for a week and I leave for another week at the end. It's too cliche. Here's the thought. We're going there. Having left at 11 was so much better. Less. I wish we even left in New York. I didn't even see half of them. I wish it had been just draft with friends. Yeah. You gotta remember that's gonna be how core is. Out, so I figured it's summer. The fun part is I was going close with you. Somebody called me so young. What a compliment. Well, it was so long and so lost, but you know, same thing. Alright, let's get Tilly Pill out. Which means we gotta bring Ellie in for starters. Belle. Ellie. Here, baby girl. Not you, Tilly. most of our usual numbers, at least into the next town. As in, is my brother when we're supposed to work? At a certain point, dude, it's more. At a certain point, dude, it's more vaccine. That's allowed. Okay, so the other thing that's hilarious. No. Well, he's really, really fucking bad at it. What's up? You're almost standing square. That's cool. I still You're probably the only horse I know that needs a pair of fucking fly boots. Like, that's literally what your feather is supposed to do, and she... Yeah, I mean, I certainly haven't done anything nice. Yeah, freeing sucks. You know what's really annoying about it is Corey doesn't help me at all. Because there actually was a time where I really wanted a different horse he had. And he ended up he judged us. And he put Corey last because he broke into a canter over Langs. And I was like, wow, no. Like, this guy and I don't align. And I was like telling Corey about that at one point. And it just goes hand in hand. Corey said, oh, well, I really wanted to impress him, so I wanted to get moving. Really dumb. I'm not mad at this. And Corey will act like I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Because I don't have any idea. I can't breathe. No, I'm having my broken rib. Taking that wheelbarrow out. Decided to come back for whatever reason. And it like rips through the muscle technically is what it's doing. So it's no longer a smooth bone. So what pisses me off is like I would tell Corey like that doesn't matter as long as he's trotting, or like you just gotta show the horse that you have. And then like when other people tell him, he's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, fuck off. This one's shot. And one of those easy slips. This is another thing. He pisses me off because I am actually really headed towards him. And he was like mindset on that. And last night I fucking died laughing. I was just laughing at him when he was like, that is the dumbest fucking thing. You have to be at the block party. And I was like, no, I don't. You can. I don't give a fuck. Like, you can. I'm not going out to just impress half the strangers when I can see my aunt. You can eat shit. Like, I don't need to do that. Like, but the other thing that just bugs me about that is, I don't know. It's just, it's really bad. I love how she's standing square right now. Thank God. Because he just still has so many, seriously. I've had Corey not take photos a couple of times. That man sees the world crooked. And I've even pointed out to him, I was like, Corey, every single one of those photos is offside. And, like, you know, I was going to tell you, it's 15 degrees. Like, think parallel. I cannot believe it. And last night I tried to ask him to take some photos of me for, and I was like, I'm done. God damn it, she's going to finally standing square. You need to shut up. I just need each other. Holy shit, that fucking hurts. Quite the look, yes. I'm very excited that this mare is finally standing square. She's tilting off a little bit right now, but for the most part, she is finally standing square. Make sure her belt's down. So, here comes the funny thing. She's about 18 hands. She's my largest one, but she's also the worst one I have on the farm. She came to me rather injured, and we're dealing with a lot of PT about it. So hopefully it's paying off. I can see a little bit about her standing up. She did have to get injections. So all of her joints need the inflammation removed, and then we ended up refilling them with joint fluid that was it's more lubricated. And then she also, she got shoes put on. These are farm shoes, unlike the shoes that I normally sport horses in. And it's so that way she can work and not bust her feet apart. But it's more structured in a helpful way. Then her show shoes would kind of emphasize the issue she's got. Step up, babe. Easy. Hey. Where are you going? Say, I'm silly. That is why we keep their halters on when I'm bridling them, in case they kind of decide to do this. Stop. Ooh, right there. And she's actually, I'm going to leave her alone for a little bit because I need to go out to the arena and get some things prepped. But it's really good for her to keep, I bring her out and I play with her. She stays on the cross ties. They kind of have to learn low, slow, boring times. The arena is wet. I cannot believe how little amount of sand or how little amount of water it takes to make sand look this shitty. But ground pulls suck. I hate doing them, but they're really good for her. Gives her something to think about while lifting her feet up and over. She can be a really cool horse, but it's gonna take a long time of screwing with her until she's able to do what she's supposed to do. Having insane chest pain from an old injury where I took a wheelbarrow to a rib cage and I broke a rib right here. And for those who don't know, ribs don't heal smooth. And mine has not. And it is like tearing at that muscle, but we gotta get this gone. Okay. So here's Tilly Tail, Tilly Turd. What is her injury or what is my injury? My injury is an old broken rib. Her injury is she has big old weak joints. There's a little bit of arthritis as she overly babies, and then she doesn't handle standing on that leg very well. She doesn't learn how to be very square. So that's what we gotta work on. Right, princess? Deep breath. I will warn that my dog usually gets very annoying for this. So, no, none of this can be healed all that fast. I would love to use her as a broodmare, but when it's a hind end issue, when it's a limb issue in general, you have to be able to support your weight, which she doesn't do well, and then also the weight of a baby. If she can't handle herself, she can't handle a baby. Although she did have this gorgeous, gorgeous baby, and she has a lot of traits I like about her. She's just mentally not there. Not sure why you're pulling back, but we do spend, I'll be doing a lot of, like, quicker motions with her. Not quick, because, well, there's nothing quick about this mare. However, she needs to do a lot of reverse, a lot of forward, a lot of trotting. In general, this mare, when left to her own devices, stands in a corner and just curb stomps her feet all day. So we have to do anything except for that. Things that she wouldn't normally do. Which, we're going to shut the gate. Just be safe. Hey! Good girl. Get you guys a vision where you can actually see her going. Whoop! Hey, back. Whoa! You're so dumb. That is everything you were not supposed to just do. Okay. Okay, girl. Oh, she made trampled. Something that hardly moves me without pasture. You are squirrely as shit when I ask you to stand. The whole reason you have to do this is because I think you have a pet. You don't fucking do anything. Whoa! Okay. Good girl. Good, because that's like literally a shared space. It's literally a shared space, and if you can't move, yeah, if someone can't ride in a shared space, that's on them. That is completely on them. That is not on you. But okay. Going well. I guess a little slow. Well, there was like in bed because I just wow. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, that's nice. Oh. I'm really thrilled. Oh, God, I losing the noises Kaiser's making up. So, that I'm so thrilled that like while we were planning our trip to go to Texas, that she was like, oh yeah, there's this other woman named Ginger. And we just all, guys, we all know this is just gonna suck. Who the like, no one. Reader who wants to figure this out, and I want to do with Miranda about her name being Ginger. And then she literally goes to say that like she only wants to fly out of Manchester, which I'm like, despite being an hour and a half from Boston, I'm like, you want to fly out somewhere where we're gonna have to fly versus just going to Boston, like kind of dumb. Not that I want to hang out in Boston either, but like, do you want to fly to Boston and then go? Like, and then Yeah, so like, it made, yeah. There, or how about when you start seeing like your shit get unloaded and you're like, how is my shit getting unloaded? By people, but not me. Not me. I can't get. But she was like, yeah, she has to fly out of Manhattan and like then only could fly. It wasn't Delta, I don't know who it was, but only fly state line. And that would make it so we would leave at 5 in the morning and get there at midnight. And I was like, so from Boston to Houston's a 4-hour flight. I'm like, no. And she was like, yeah, that's what I told her. And I was like, oh, thank God, because I didn't want to be like the one person. But I was like, let's see, traveling with 2 people, one I really don't know, for 16 hours or whatever the fuck that math is, or just fuck off and I'll do it myself. See you out there. I was like, I'm definitely going to just see you out there. That's what you want to do. And she's like, no, I'm going with you. But then, first time I've ever done this, kind of an interesting way of doing it. I did a one-way ticket out. So it's one way with her, and I used my points to like buy both her and my points out. And then on the way back, she's coming back a couple days before me, and she was like, how are you going to return? And I was like, you can just do a one-way from Houston to Boston by yourself, then I'm going to go one way to Houston to somewhere to Burlington. And I'm like, the truck can take me the rest of the way. So. I can go down with her completely and have to return on my own. But at least she can return again, like a one non-stop, you know. Just get on one plane, get off one plane, go back to Boston. Yeah, at any, yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, it used to be fun when the Titanic showed up because we were like 230 new people all at once. Meanwhile, he was like, this new bedding makes my balls feel amazing. I'm at the point where it's perfect timing. Now I have to go roll in the hay. And then I'm off to work. Tilly did so good, though. I have a really cool Okay,